about a very interesting topic. Today's topic is immigration. That's a nice topic. Tell me, what do you know about immigration? What is it?
The immigration, uh, more people.
Yes, that's it. But is it immigration if I go from um, from my house to my work?
I don't understand, teacher.
What is immigration? Just to go to one place, from one place to another, or immigration is to move to another country, for example, to another city to live?
Mm, the immigration is change the country or the city is change the work. Is change the life.
That's it. Yes, you are totally right. Thank you. So, guess what? Today we are going to see some vocabulary exponents so that we can talk about immigration with more vocabulary, more words. Here you are. Just give me a favor. Uh, do a favor to me. Could you read the words and write in the chat what are the difficult ones, the non-familiar for you?
Mm, it's a I 1 second, teacher. 1 second.
It's okay.
Um, no, ¿cómo es? How did you say, teacher? No conozco.
I don't know.
Así. I don't know, citizenship.
That's it. Citizenship is the condition to be a citizen in a place. For example, I am Mexican. I was born in Mexico. I am a Mexican citizen.
Oh, yes.
My citizenship is Mexican.
Okay. Mm, how do you say, teacher? Bueno, estas palabras tienen que ser o son, o tienen que ver, perdón, con la palabra inmigración.
That's it, yes. Those
Oh,
are words related to immigration.
mm, tu, 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 tu. Mm, one moment, teacher. One moment.
It's okay, thank you.
Identification.
Where is it? Identification.
Identification.
Excellent. Identification is maybe a document, maybe a card for you to prove who you are.
ID. ID, teacher.
ID, excellent. That's it. It's an ID.
Okay. The deportation.
Deportation is the act to send an immigrant back to his or her home. For example, Mexican immigrants who are deported from the United States have to come back to Mexico.
Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Illegal.
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 It means that something is under the law. It is not permitted.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, let me welcome Hatsiri.
Hi.
Hatsiri, welcome. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. Hatsiri, you know what? We are talking about immigration.
Okay.
We are talking about the words that are different, the words that we don't know, and we are checking the meaning.
Ye-
Is there in the on the street any word that you don't know?
Yes, what it means amendment.
Mm. Amendment is an international treaty. It's something like an agreement between countries that is related to immigration. It's a regulation for immigration.
It's only about immigration or about other things.
It could be also about other things. For example, when in your country you have any regulation, for example, for refugees, for any, and let's suppose that we are going to have collaboration for it is an amendment also.
Okay. Atomy or atomy.
Attorney.
Attorney that.
That's it. Attorney is a lawyer, is a person who is going to help you in any legal issue.
It's a profession, a specialist profession or of a lawyer.
A lawyer. It's a lawyer. It's a synonym of
Ah,
lawyer.
okay. Thank you. Stamp. Stamp.
Stamp. Stamp is something, any image that a person could put on a document that is going to show you that it is legal. For example, the government has a special stamp for all the
Okay.
governmental documents.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. Okay, Belen, anything else?
Mm, Ay, me botó. Permítame, teacher, un segundo.
It's okay, it's okay.
Ay, no, that's all, teacher. That's all.
Okay,
It's a clear all. It all.
every, everything is okay. All right, so do me a favor. Now we are going to do some sentences using the words that are on the screen. But please, could you write them in the chat?
Okay.
Yeah, so with that chat, we are going to give you feedback. I'm going to check spelling, grammar, use of English, right?
Yes.
So, okay, thank you very much. Hatsiri wrote, my cousin asked for asylum in the United States. Hey, that's a very good example. Belen, immigration is illegal. It's not documentary in the USA. Belen, you know what? We can write. Immigration is illegal. It's okay. they don't have paperwork or passport in the USA. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yes, I was giving you feedback, but I think that you didn't listen to me. Okay, so here I said to Hatsiri, Jennifer has been found after 15 years. Her, no, I'm sorry. Jennifer has found after 15 years her naturalization in Spain. They flew to Iran for business. They flew in past. Belén, the passport is obligatory for traveling with ing. After a preposition, you have to say the verb in gerund. Belén, the passport is obligatory for traveling.
Es la misma, teacher. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, could you do two more examples? Okay, Hatsiri wrote, the Mexican consul has had regular administration. Yay, that's good. It's a very good example. Thank you very much. Okay, so Hatsiri wrote, it was very curious to be between two countries in the border. Yes, that's it. Okay, so Hatsiri also wrote, my mother thinks that it is not a great idea to accept African refugees. Okay, very good example. Hatsiri, is it just an example or that's true? Okay, Belén Briseño wrote violations in the judicial law case. Okay, but we don't, well, I don't understand what happens with the violations. Or maybe you say violations of the law is a judicial case? Or what do you mean? Okay.
Eh, eh, Hablo de violar las leyes.
You are talking, well, what you mean is las violaciones a la ley son un caso judicial. Is that your idea?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Yes. So violations to the law are a judicial case. Okay, thank you. So Hatsiri wrote, I think you'll need the best attorney in the state. Hey, that's a very good example. Okay, thank you. Now let's go to the next part. Okay, so let's move on to the next image. Here we are. Okay. You know, I consider that when a person migrates, they can face many different problems. For example, here we have the look for a job. They can also be separated from their families, or they could be endangering their life, risking their lives. And or you can suffer, they can suffer from discrimination. So what's your idea about all the situations that immigrants have to face? Hatsiri, very good. We love people who carry their country flag in music concerts. Excellent. You know what, Hatsiri? We use who because you are talking about people. Okay, so we love people who carry their country flag in music countries. No, Hatsiri, I can't listen to you. Could you speak now? Okay, so Belen wrote, most immigrants area poor. Yeah, all right. Most immigrants are poor. It's okay, Belém. Mm, oh, maybe City had some problems with her internet connection. Okay, um, let's go to the next image. Here we are. So, Belén, here we have the first question. When is immigration helpful to a country and when it is harmful? What's your opinion, Belén?
No,
Yes, I listen to you.
do you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Uh, I I can answer that.
Yes, please.
I think that immigrants are people who wants to move to their homeland because they have problems there or because they can't live there anymore. So they are not people who are just finding where live mm, with benefits or with better work. So I think migration is a difficult problem, as a really social problem, and they are people which uh, are who are finding help.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. I agree with you. It is not an easy situation. Belén, could you please talk to us about it? Question number one.
When a work people, when you need family or enjoy family, um, this harmful is how did you say, teacher? Como revoltosos.
Like rebellious.
Okay. When people, ¿cómo fue? ¿Verdad?
Rebellious.
When a people rebellious in the street.
Mm, yes, that's it. You mean when people is manifesting their wishes, their desires to fight?
Violently.
That's it. That's a
No, disturbios, teacher.
disturbs.
Disturbs,
Some
exactamente.
disturbs. Mm, yes, that's it. Because to manifest is okay, but to be violently manifesting, that's not a good part.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you very much. You know what?
Teacher,
Yes.
I think there is no way uh, in to that immigration is helpful in a country.
Well, you know what? I think that it could be a way, for example, when a country asks for people to migrate to there because they don't have many people. That's the case of Australia, Canada, Italy, Germany.
Okay. Yes, I think I have seen announcements where countries yes ask for people to work.
That's
Yes,
it.
okay.
And in
Okay.
that
Yes.
case, migration is very helpful. You know what?
Yes.
I heard also that Japan was needing Mexican people who wanted
Yes.
to travel there, to work there. because they consider that Mexican people is very creative, that we are really hardworking, and that we are people who learned really fast. So,
Yes.
so
And
well,
especially, I think I have seen about medical sciences, nursing, um, me doctors,
mhm, yes,
professions like that. Yes.
that's it. Even Canada was needing for is needing for some professionals who wanted to migrate.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks to you. All right. So, Hatsiri, what's your opinion about this?
About what?
Mm, when is immigration helpful to a country, and when is it harmful?
I think immigration could be harmful when there is a lot of immigrants and the country uh, has not the infrastructure to receive that that uh, quantity of people. For example, in Mexico, we have centers of immigration where uh, government receives
Uh-huh.
immigrants, and I think I have watched in TV that a lot of them are over visited, so there are no more space to receive efficiently at immigrants.
Yeah, you're right. There is not more room for
Yes,
and the ones who came to Mexico in the caravans, you mean?
yes.
That's it. I agree with you. Okay. So why don't we read the second question? Do you think your country needs more or less immigrants? Belen, what's your idea? What's your opinion?
Yes, teacher. I think a more immigration in Mexico.
Is it necessary more immigration?
No,
Um,
no,
it is not necessary.
it's not. No, it's not necessary.
All right, thank you. Atsiri, what's your opinion?
I think that Mexico needs less immigrants which who want to pass or get to United States, and needs immigrants who wants to work here, to live uh, here in Mexico and mm, desarrollarse
To
in
develop,
Mexico, to to develop.
to develop their skills, could be
Yes,
sus destrezas.
yes, in Mexico, because we can receive scientific people, uh, in engineering people, so it could be good, but the immigrants which wants to get at the United States, no more.
Mhm. That's it. All right, thank you very much. Next question. What nationalities are some immigrants who come to Mexico? Hatsiri, what's your opinion?
Uh, the immigrants are from Honduras, Guatemala, mm, Nicaragua, and most recently there are Africans too.
All right, thank you. And so, Hatsiri, what's your opinion?
About what?
About what nationalities are some immigrants who come to Mexico?
I okay. Uh, there are from Honduras, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and Africans also.
Uh-huh. All right. I am confused. You know what? I don't know if I asked it to you for twice.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, Belém, what's your opinion? What do you think about it?
Immigrants from the El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panamá. I think IT. I think.
IT. All right, thank you very much. You know what? I would like to talk to you about some immigrations that happened in Mexico. I think that one of the first immigrations that Mexico received was the Spanish people, of course, when we were conquered.
Yes.
Of course, they were not from here, so they were immigrants. And in Mexico, in the colony period, there came to Mexico many people from different nationalities. For example, we received Arabic people, Spanish people, French people, Chinese people, um, eh, 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 Czech Republic, Germany, from all over the world, from
Yes.
Africa, and they remained here.
Judío, teacher.
Jewish, excellent. Yes, some Jewish people, and they established here. They settled down here, and they conformed many different Mexican identities. For example, we have in Mexico the Afro-Mexican community.
Yes.
They were descendants of the people who came from Senegal, they came from Nepal, and they were stolen from Africa. They
Yes.
were brought to America as slaves. And so there have been many important immigrations in Mexico before the caravans. In the government of Lázaro Cárdenas, there came to Mexico many immigrants from Spain. And in the government of Miguel Alemán, Mexico received 3 ships full of orphan Spanish boys and girls, Spanish children. That was also an important immigration.
Teacher,
Yes,
but the nationalities that you has told was were in past far away.
yeah,
So I don't know if it their families, their actual families now could be no should be called like immigrants. I don't know
excellent.
if there is a period of time where when we can name someone to be immigrant or not.
Excellent. That's what I was going to tell you. They were
Okay.
immigrants, but they settled down in here. So their children were born in here and they
Mhm.
became Mexican people. I think that all of the countries have been conformed by immigration. And so, for example, in the case of Mexico, we have a very interesting culture, very diverse. In Mexico, it seems like any state is a different country. because there are many differences. Mexico is a place, a country culturally rich, but it is
Yes,
due to the immigrations. Immigrants who came in the past brought not only their workforce, they also brought their music, their food, their ideology, their clothes, and so they were. There was a fusion with the natural, the original Mexican people with the immigrants, and the result was tremendously wonderful. Well, at
yes,
least in Mexico, it was wonderful.
yes,
And in many countries, it has happened the same. Immigration helped to a country to have their own identity. Well,
yes,
that's my idea.
yes,
Okay, so
agree.
what, what about this one? What could happen if we erase all the country borders and let the people live wherever they want? Hatsiri, what do you think about it?
In my case, I think that if I had not borders, I would find to live nearby my family, so I can't go far. But I think that it's my case, and sure there are more people who would do the same. But surely there will be families that would travel around the world until find their necessities satisfied, or and I think it could be a little problematic, that situation.
Okay, yes, I understand. All right, Hatsiri, thank you very much. Belen, what's your opinion about this question?
Um, my opinion is diversity people, custom people. Mm, it's it's a revelation,
Uh-huh.
revelation. The people. Uh, Dios. Mm, 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 mm. It's ¿cómo se diría, teacher? Que es un tema muy profundo.
Uh,
Entraríamos
it,
en un debate.
it is a very deep topic.
Yes, it's a very deep topic.
Yeah, you know what? I think that it is a very deep topic and very extensive.
Yes, yes, extends, more extends.
Yeah, too much. Right. Okay, so what about the next question? Does your country have strict immigration laws?
I don't think
What's your opinion?
I don't think Mexico have strict immigration laws, because I have seen a lot of immigrants passing away in all territory. So I don't think that. Not I don't know the laws really literally, so I can't uh, uh, affirm that. But I think not like
Uh-huh.
United States.
Excellent. Yes, that's it. Um, I agree with you. But you know what? You mentioned the word passing away. Pass away means to die.
To what?
Die.
Okay. Die. No,
Die.
so passing.
Passing,
Just passing.
passing through.
Okay, passing through. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Belen, what's your opinion?
It's a government in Mexico. It's a open, easy entrance. Easy entrance immigration.
Uh-huh.
It's a erased border.
A released border. Yes, that's it. You know
Border.
what? I have seen some news about what's happening in the borderline, and Mexico is a peaceful country, so peaceful, so friendly, so open. But I think that the immigrants that want to pass from Mexico, to pass through Mexico to the United States, are really committing an abuse, because they are not only asking for permission to pass, they are
Mm-hmm.
demanding the right to pass, and they are ignoring the border lines. They are ignoring authority, and they are being violent because they are forcing the entrance to Mexico.
Yes.
So I think that they don't have very clear that it's another country. It's something
Mm-hmm.
like, if I want to go to your house and I am very angry because you don't open the door to me to go into your house, of
Mm-hmm.
course you wouldn't do it.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Belen, what's your opinion?
Sorry, teacher, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's okay, don't worry. So, what's your opinion, Belen, about the way that immigrants in the south of Mexico are trying to pass? They are breaking the laws, or do they have the right? What do you think?
Teacher, it's breaking the law. In my opinion, it's breaking the law.
Uh, they are breaking into Mexico. Breaking into means irrumpir. They are violently coming to Mexico.
Mm, ¿Cómo era irrumpir, teacher?
Break into.
Break into in the in the border in Mexico.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. In the south border, at least, there have been registered many different violent scenes. Well, in the news, I have seen violence in the borderline. So that's incredible.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's see the last question. What should immigrants know before they can become citizens? What's your opinion about it?
Um, they should know the Mexican culture, the festivities, the what do you say, valores?
Values.
No, pero no valores o sí los valores de fraternidad, de este tipo de cosas,
Yeah,
solidaridad,
no, yes, they are the core values.
core values, core como núcleo o centro.
Aha, that's it. Core
Okay.
values.
They should know the core values, the main core values in Mexican families, and things about the um, civismo, civic things,
Yeah.
the el código civil, civil
Code.
code. I remember once where my family and me were in a tourist bus, and there were policemen and military stopped us, and they asked at people to say where they from, where had they from,
Where
de dónde
they were
veníamos,
from.
where what?
Where they were from.
Yes, where they were from, and two people, two persons seems to be
Suspicious.
suspicious, and the military asked them to sing the national hymn, and they don't know it.
They didn't know it.
They didn't know it, and the two persons get down of the bus, and they stay with the militaries and policies.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
It was unexpected.
Yes.
All
And I
right.
think who doesn't know the national hymn, and that's it.
Yes, that's it. Even we know that here, we Mexicans, of course, that we know the Mexican hymn because we have some homage to the flag every Monday at school. So our childhood was filled of singing the hymns and making the homage to the flag every single Monday. No, so yes, it is mandatory. All right, thank you, Hatsiri. Belém, please tell me your opinion. What should immigrants know before they can become citizens?
They consider values how do you say ciudadano, teacher?
Citizen,
The citizen, values citizen,
the
valores
citizens'
del
values,
ciudadano,
the citizens'
yes,
values.
the citizen values, and mm, ay, se me fue la idea. La tenía aquí, pero se me fue, me distraje. The customs the country. I consider customs the
The customs in the country. Excellent.
country.
You're right.
Mhm.
And even the laws, I think, I
And
guess,
I how do you say conocer, teacher?
to know.
To know the laws in the country.
Very important. Yes, excellent.
Respect the people of citizens country, and the policemen, and the justice the
Mhm.
country.
That's it. Excellent. Pilar, welcome. What's your opinion about this question? What should immigrants know before they
I
can?
Good night.
Good
Sorry.
evening.
Good evening. Sorry. I think the inventions they show know the laws, the country,
Mhm.
and the customers,
Customs.
the custom, the That's all. It's the principal.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. Yes, they should learn mostly about the customs or laws, and I think that's something about our culture because we have many important celebrations in Mexico, and they may not observe some of the uses how we do it, and sometimes they can be in trouble. Well, Gertz,
No.
I think that we could continue talking for a long time about this passionate topic, but unfortunately, time is over. So I don't know if you have any question, any commentary.
No,
No?
not now.
All right. Well, I thank you very much and meet you next class. Have a very beautiful week.
Thank you.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you. Have a good
Have a good night.
likewise.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.